Something happened to me this morning. I'm currently at the airport and it was really, really crazy. I was about to check in and I had just a small bag. I had a flight this morning by 8 a.m. And one guy met me and says, "You're Nigerian." I think he heard my accent. I says, "You're Nigerian?" I'm saying, "Yes." And he says, "Oh, bro, I'm also Nigerian. I need your help." I'm like, "Okay, what's the problem, man?" And he goes, "I see you don't have a check-in bag. Can you help me check in mine? Mine is overweight and I don't want to pay extra for the luggage." I'm like, "Okay, I can help." But I asked the woman beside me, "Can I do this? Because I haven't done it before." She said, "Yeah, you can, but it's sensitive." And I'm like, "You know what, man, open your bag. Let me see what you're carrying." And he opened the bag. So it was just clothes and shoes. But I'm like, I don't really know what's inside there. I want to help you, but this is the airport and we're flying. What if we land the country we're going to and you're carrying something illegal? It's going to be checked in my name. So if they stop the bag, they're going to find me. I'm like, damn, bro, this can get me in trouble. So I just said, "You know what, man, my God says I shouldn't help. I'm sorry. I really want to, but I can't." And I just said no. And I just went away.
See, listen, when I saw this story, it was very interesting to me because I've had two different encounters with situations like this in the airport. And truth be told, the way we were raised was always to help people, especially if you're Nigerian, you know. When you see someone in need, you feel the urge to help them. But let me tell you, when it comes to airport, you better be as stern as you can because it could literally put you in trouble. Now, before we get into the story even deeper, let me tell you two situations. So a few years back, about 9 years ago, I was traveling back to Romania through London, right? And I get to the part where you have to, the immigration part. So there was an old lady sitting down there, pretty old. She looked like 60 or something. She looked very sad and she pulled me and she's like, "Please, my daughter, can you please help me?" And I looked at her, I'm like, "How can I help you?" And she says, "Oh, listen," the same situation. She said, "Oh, listen," and that she's traveling to, she asked me where I was going to. I said to London. She said, "Listen, she's going to London, but her bag is overweight and she needs me to please carry some things in my own bag and everything to lighten her load so she doesn't pay excess." And the truth is, for a moment, I actually almost considered it, you know, because I'm like, wait, hold on, I can actually do that. After listening to all the laws of airports and everything, I still wanted to help. Till someone passing by heard the conversation and said, "Don't do that." Because number one, you do not know what she has in the bags or in the things, you know, it might not be visible to you. And you know, the funniest part, I passed, right? And I looked back and they kept searching her. And apparently they had found things in her bag that were inside the underneath of shoes. So please be very mindful of this. My second encounter happened to be with an immigration officer, and this was also around that 8 years ago. Now, when I got to the part where they check your bag and everything, this lady brings out, this immigration officer, she brings out a bag and she says, "Oh, please, since you're going also to London, can you please carry this parcel for me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that." Because first of all, I don't know you. And second of all, if I get to London and my bags are being checked and there's anything wrong with it, then it's going to be a problem. My goodness, this woman got so offended. But the thing is, it's the way she was doing it. There was nothing humble about her behavior. It felt very suspicious. And guess what? When it came to actually checking my bags, boy, she made my life miserable. She opened my bag all the way to the inner zipper and everything. I'm like, if you want, turn my bag inside out, as long as I'm still getting on that flight and I'm not taking your package. Now, see, I know in airports, sometimes you get there even 5 hours before. I'm one of those kind of people. You have to be very careful of the discussions you have with strangers. Don't give them too much information of where you're going. Do not, under any circumstance, try to help anyone. And even before you travel, sometimes your family members and friends will say, "Oh, please, can you take this package and give it to somebody in the country you're going?" Please kindly, politely say no. Because half the time, you never know. These people are so good at hiding certain things, illegal stuff, inside zippers of your jeans, inside shoes, at the bottom of your shoes. You have to be careful. Because in many circumstances, when, let's say, you're carrying a little suitcase for them because, oh, it's your friend, it's your family, boy, when they cut through that suitcase, there's a lot of things in there. So please be careful. While in the airport, like I said, don't exchange too much information with people. They don't need to know anything. Another thing which is very important, if you're a frequent traveler, make sure you have a power bank on you. Make sure you have your own cables and your own chargers. From what I have understood, it is wisest not to plug your charger into the charging ports in the airport, because apparently they have a way of transferring information and taking your OTP and many other things that could have direct access to all your information. So please don't do that. Always have a high powered what do they call it, power bank with you, just to avoid chaos. Keep all your documents on yourself. If you happen to be chatting with someone in the airport and they say, oh, let me just use the restroom, please hold my bag, oh gosh, from that bag. Oh, this idea that we always have to be nice and be open to people literally put a lot of people in serious damage, in danger. So please, if you know what is good for you, avoid situations like this. Never receive any package from anyone in the airport or on your way to the airport without, even when you thoroughly check it, it looks like clothes and shoes, there could be things in there. Never let a stranger leave their bags with you. That also happened to me in Geneva once. There was a Nigerian I had met in Geneva. I think that was around 2018, yes. And after a little conversation, oh, where are you from? Oh, Nigeria. Oh, I need to use the restroom, let me leave my bag. I said, oh God, please carry your bag. Oh, no vex. And he's like, oh no, but oh God, carry your bag. That bag, see, listen, if I have 10 suitcases, I'm dragging it. I'm never asking anyone to hold my bags for me because I don't want trouble. So, of course, the guy got offended. That's a you problem, because even in airports, they don't allow you just keep bags there. If a bag has been in a location for more than 5-10 minutes, let's say, for example, in London, they come and swift those things away from you. So please, Now, another thing that has no connection to this, I've been wanting to watch this video. If you happen to have a layover, let's say you're going to Canada and you stop in London for a second and you want to do a little bit of shopping, maybe in the airport, or you come out on the outskirts a bit, please make sure whatever you do, check the products you buy. So last year, a friend of mine, we had asked him to please buy some teeth whitening products, and he stepped into London a bit to go to a Boots, and while at the Boots, he bought the teeth product, but when he came to us, we were so excited, we opened the package. There was absolutely nothing in the package. So please, if you're buying any product, when you know you're not staying at a specific location for long, as soon as you pay for your product, please open that package. Open it to confirm that the product is actually in it. Now, the funniest part is this happened in December, and recently they went back to the store, didn't even have a receipt and didn't have the box with them, and he explained the situation, and guess what? They gave him back a new one. But that doesn't always happen. And it got me thinking, in Nigeria, hey God Jesus, if you buy a product just 5 minutes before, you will lose your money because they would not even refund it, even when that product is defected. So please always be mindful. If you're buying any product, as soon as you have paid for it, please open it and check to make sure that goods is in there. But in general, guys, please be careful. There's no need for extra stories, okay? So be safe out there, guys.